Hello, and welcome to another edition of
Flippin' chairs! Ah! Ah!
Okay, yeah, that'll do.
Alright. So,
Thank you for
We
listening,
get there.
guys. Goodbye. Later. No,
okay.
just kidding.
Alright. So, first things first, Eliza, what you found out on the robot. Uh, it has a metal exoskeleton, but underneath that, there seems to be it's gonna sound weird, a surgically sculpted body made from real flesh. There aren't any stitches, there aren't any bolts holding it together. It just is. And you also would find that her skull, while holding everything in, is completely empty except for a lining of golden circuitry.
Proceeds to note this all in the research log. When it is all analyzed, she'll turn, look at the thing, and be like, "The fuck is this Wolverine bullshit?" That was my little thing. You go ahead, Tony.
Okay. Basically, Tony's just gonna call everyone to the living room, just be like, "Yo, guys, got an announcement."
In Cantonese, I'm assuming?
Yes, in Cantonese.
I swear to the cogs of the machine god, Tony.
Look, Eliza, it's fine. Okay, just calm down, take a breath.
You can see black smoke coming out of her mouth.
Giving some hit to the brother over there, huh?
Eh?
Go nudge Eliza with her elbow, says Jojo.
Come on. She'll cross her arms and do stand up straight and kind of lean against the wall. Just look in the other direction.
Anywho, to purge sex acts with robots aside, what do you got, Tommy?
And she'll just kind of give Eliza a thumbs up and just be like, "Good for you." But
Eye roll.
that was man. So Tony will cross her arms and look away from Eliza. And then
Eliza's not very social. You may have noticed
so
this.
fucking holy shit.
So anyway, so there was this book, right? And I read this book, and I learned some things by reading this book, and I want to do one of the things in the book. There might be some repercussions if I do this thing that I learned from the book. But what will happen if I do this thing from the book is hopefully Smith will die.
Cogs in the machine, Tony.
We have different viewpoints and all that stuff. You say cogs in the machine. I say, some
The wheel,
daughter.
whatever.
Yeah, the wheel. Or, Persephone. Okay. It'll be fine, Eliza.
Your current speech predicament does not provide me with the encouragement that everything is going to be fine. Excuse me for doubting your word.
Oh no, I'm speaking Cantonese in a Cantonese speaking place. Whatever
You
shall.
know damn well what I mean, young lady.
Don't you usually speak English?
Although
Yeah.
don't. Okay.
We're,
Don't tell me what to do in my own house.
I wasn't. I was just saying okay. And yes, you and Jojo are correct. Okay. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. There is a tiny itty bitty problem currently. Where English does not sound like English to everyone else.
Squint.
What does it sound like?
There have been various descriptions on what it sounds like.
My description is
Yes, there's that. Or Jason says it sounds like deep throating like 30 octopi tentacles. But anyway, I'm gonna just let you guys hear, and she'll start talking in English, and then the whole.
Oh, you mean this?
Yes.
How did you do that, Tiger? Can you repeat that again? Magical.
And
Absolutely magical.
Yeah, that damn dude.
It's really not hard. Yeah, see? You got it. Just builds up a little bit of phlegm at the top of your mouth. You do
It's
it,
just that the back of my throat starts to ache when you do it. It's like just get a work that tongue.
Yeah, man.
That's what she said.
Indeed.
And so she'll switch back to Cantonese and say, yeah, that's my little speech problem at the moment. And there's also this, and she'll move her bangs away and show the big, the black vein running across like her temple. Basically, there's this thing that eats intelligence chilling on my head because I read this book. But if it's removed, I forget everything that I read from the book, which could be problematic. By the way, just so I can mention it, this book was the Codex of Luri, which is a part of, like this 3-book trilogy dealing with, Cthulhu and like the Elder Gods and stuff.
Fascinating, Tony. Fascinating.
You thought it was a good idea to read this book. Why?
Okay. Ever since Deepwater, I've heard chanting, very, Cthulhu-esque chanting whenever anyone whispers around me. So I just decided, hey, I'm already, head deep in all this, Cthulhu stuff. Why not just read one of the books? And, the book appeared, and I read it, and I learned some stuff. And there's a ritual to summon the Hounds of Tinzalore, which, hunt people, and I'm hoping I can summon them, and they will go and kill Smith.
None of this seems like a good idea.
It seems like a good idea, yes, as long as we can contain the backlash.
Did you talk about this with Logan?
I did. I talked about this with Logan before I talked to the rest of you guys about it.
What
Because,
did he say? Or did they say, I should say?
you know, it's, okay. Logan said that, they didn't like the idea, but they would back me on whatever I wanted to do.
So, let me get this straight. Are you like summoning a demon?
No, more like, think like Eldritch Abomination sort of kind of thing.
How does that help?
By killing Smith.
We're talking about an extra-dimensional entity with a very negative pulse, 0-point energy that emits so much radiation that it could possibly infect the entire eastern continent. None of this screams good idea. Literally none of this. Eliza seems stressed.
Just a little bit.
Look, I just need to speak with a few people and see if there's a ward that can be created. If that's possible, then I can go to Wales, where, there was the last time that someone did a ritual from one of these books. Because whenever you summon something out of this book, a few extra things tag along if you don't use the safeguards, and unfortunately, the Saul split the book up into 1,000 pieces and scattered it across the universe before I had a chance to read the safeguards. So, yeah. I asked him to bring the book back, and he was like, yeah, that'll take me like a year to do that. And I was like, Saul, you're my mentor, but I got some words for you, but I ain't gonna say them right now because you're my mentor. But, so we're gonna have to do this without the safeguards. But, we could do it in Wales, or I could do it in Wales and set this ward up around me, so whatever comes out of the book would be there, stuck there. Hong Kong would be safe. Wales would also be safe because it would be this remote part of Wales, and the hounds would go hunt Smith down because I was told by this dude, who I'm gonna call again soon, that they could travel through like every barrier or something or other like that. So,
But will you be safe?
I don't know. But, I mean, as long as this kills Smith, I'm happy.
I'm not.
Yeah, I agree with Eliza on this one.
Aldo's just gonna shrug.
Come on, side with us. We're the majority.
I'm old as fuck. People die a lot. You get
Thank
used
you.
to it after a while.
You don't sacrifice your entire being to an extra-dimensional entity. Not all the time. This is not a natural occurrence. This is the opposite of natural. This is not a good idea. This is the opposite of a good idea. This is a bad idea. Not because it's not safe. It's because words.
Because she's your friend and you care about her.
That, yes. Thank you for articulating my messed up thought process. Pointed finger.
I mean, honestly, though, we haven't been able to find a good way to start taking down the technocracy. Gravedigger, I read this thing on the billboard. Apparently, he's pissed off the House of Cups. But he has this idea. I don't even fucking know what it is anymore. He wants to shove Gideon into this android body. I don't know what good that's going to do. But so far, we have really no good way to start trying to remove the technocracy. And I don't know about you guys, but, I want this barrier to eventually come down so people can leave. But a good way to start that would be to kill Smith and start dealing with them after that. And the only really good way to take Smith out in one fell blow with the minimal amount of losses is by doing this ritual.
Did you just say android body?
Yeah. They had, he had, this chick. I mentioned it to you earlier, but you were just kind of like, okay. But, he had he talked to another person about it, and so, I can't remember her name, but it was the new Aetherite that came to town. He asked her to build it.
I thought it was.
Eliza's gonna wander over towards the couch, slump down on it, and put her head in her hands. It's kind of like soft, distressful noises. Like.
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm okay. I'm okay.
you sure?
No, I'm not, but I'm okay.
Do you want to cuddle with Pelagius? He's a really good comfort friend.
Sure. Whatever.
And she'll walk over and kind of set Pelagius in your hands. He's kind of curled up into a little ball right now, so.
She will stare at the snake. Hello, snake. How are you? My life has become a mess. I don't know what to do.
The snake just kind of hisses.
I don't know what you said, but I agree. Hiss. See, I have this really good friend of mine, a really good friend that wants to do something incredibly brave. And she doesn't give a fuck what happens to her. But I care. And I can't say this properly. So help me, Snake. Can you tell her? And she points the head towards Tony. This is the moment where you tell her.
Snake's just gonna hiss and kind of nod, and then, hey Tony, hey Tony, you're getting the general idea that Eliza is thrown down in your head.
Thank you, Mr. Snake. She'll take Pelagius and put it around her neck.
Pelagius, come on, you're supposed to be on my side, man. What are you doing?
Pelagius is a wise creature.
Doesn't your familiar die when you die too?
I don't know. I don't know. I would really hope not.
Sometimes, not often. That's from Aldo.
She'll look over to Pelagius and just say, hey, do you know?
Pelagius is gonna kind of hiss, and he's just gonna like gesture at Aldo and say, "Yeah, no," and he said.
Okay. Well, I mean, not always is still a pretty good chance. I've asked, or okay, I've made a will. I made a will a long time ago because I thought I would have died a lot sooner than this. But I made a will, and it's pretty much just like us all, can look after Pelagius. Or one of you guys. I don't, if I'm pretty sure there's a good chance I'll be able to make it out of this. Maybe if I don't, then I'll hopefully go back into the wheel, and I'll be back eventually. In my next reincarnation. I've had a lot of reincarnations.
I don't think dealing with this much entropic force is going to get you back into the wheel, or whatever you call it, in one piece.
I mean, it might. You never know. Like, as soon as I die, my soul goes back into the wheel, so.
Fury's head scratches. That's it. I need to start finishing up my design for Flashy.
What's that?
Shifty eyes. Nothing.
Oh, no. No. Come on, sharing time. What's flashy?
No, it's just an experimental weapon.
I want to hear more about it.
I have ideas, but I can't really put them into practice yet. So I'm at experimental design stage, which is like basic first stage of shit. Ever since coming here, I hear about different dimensional entities breaking through barriers, breaking through everything, fucking up shit. So I wanted to get some prep stage going for a localized nuclear warhead without the nuclear part.
So.
But then in the
blowing
form
up
of a
the city.
handgun.
Hey, you have. Wait! You want to put that in a handgun, and yet I'm the one who has bad ideas?
You're the one talking about possibly giving up everything so your soul or your higher being is going to get ripped to shreds by so much negative force that it may force you to.
You're the one who wants to put a warhead in a handgun.
It's still. You know what? That's a lot more controlled than leaving it up to whatever it is that's eating your brain.
Not really. And it's okay, look, okay, I've had to explain this several times. It's not eating my brain, okay? Currently, it's just chilling up here.
Whatever's using you as a skin rider.
It's. I don't think it's doing that. I think it's honestly, it's just chilling here.
Have you tried talking to it?
No, I haven't tried talking to it. I can't even see the thing. I only knew there was something on my head after, like, Spider looked at it.
Wait, you can't see in a mirror?
No?
The fuck?
I needed, like, Spirit and Prime to look at it. And I don't have that. Okay, well, and I know a little bit of Prime, but I don't have Spirit. Spirit's weird. I am about to get on that Spirit stuff.
Spirit.
I mean, if it helps, though, I was told that it looks worse than what a Lasombra summons or creates or whatever.
I
I
know
don't
it
even-
was there when that was talked about.
Okay, yeah. What's a Lasombra anyway? Oh.
I don't know. That's what I asked too, and I got this really weird answer from a bad vampire, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Okay, well then, this is what we're going with today."
They're a kind of vampire that can summon shadows.
Oh, so what? Like what? Like Castlevania shit?
Still think for a second. It's kind of hand wavy motion.
I don't know. I just know the devil shoot vampires. They hopefully die. That's about as much interaction as I want with them.
I find cutting their heads off to be a lot easier.
I am not proficient with a blade.
She'll shrug. So, yeah, they, Jason and them just wanted me to talk to you guys about all of this before, we kind of started on the ritual.
Wait, you already decided you're gonna do this?
Yes, I've decided that I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this the moment I read the ritual. And I was actually going to keep it secret, but I made the mistake in trying to get fulgurite from a very mouthy source. And this source went and told Desal what I was doing. And then Desal was like, okay, Antonia, listen up. And now everybody knows.
Tony.
I was gonna tap his chin. This all. Is that the one who showed up here one day?
Wait, he showed up here?
Yes, I think so. Looks like an 18-year-old.
Oh, yeah, that's Desal.
He's gonna sigh. I don't know much about him. Can you tell me more about him, please?
He's like, 1500 years old or something. Hermetic master. Well, archmage now, I guess. Yeah.
As soon as you say hermetic, Aldo's just gonna get up and he's gonna throw down the magazine he was reading and just kind of start saying nope repeatedly and then just walk out of the room.
Tony, what you did to the man?
Why is this my fault? He wanted to know more about this salt. I told him more about this salt. Like, should one of y'all go after him?
Jojo will do it.
Aldo's just kind of still noping down towards the basement.
You okay there, Betty?
Nope, 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 nope. Flash of a portal. Nope, nope, nope. Walk through the portal. Nope, nope, nope. Portal closes.
It doesn't seem that he's fond of the hermetics. I mean, I can get him. I understand that. But damn.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've been able to make out, not a lot of people like the Hermetics.
It's because they're dicks.
Jojo's gonna come back upstairs from the basement. He left. I think this dimension.
What is with all these people leaving all the goddamn time and it's just... Ah!
It's gonna be a knocking on one of the windows.
Is it a crow?
It's a raven.
Well, Jojo's gonna let him in. Ready for some more corn chips?
No, where the hell's... Where's Aldo?
He went into a portal.
Why?
He heard about some sort of hermetic.
Ew. That makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't know what makes sense.
Hermetics hate people like Aldo.
Statics?
Glitches?
Yes, that.
What?
I mean, I can get behind that, honestly, but...
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know?
No, I'm not rude and I don't come up with all my sights on.
He's got a body of a corpse. He's got a bluish tinge to his body.
You never described his body to me.
Did I not?
No.
Might be.
Wait, is he a Necron?
No. No, what? No. What the hell's wrong with you?
No, he's just a lich. Dead guy who has, phylactery. Like, we saw it, or at least I saw it, like, the first day we came in here, because there was this whole big glowing, thing, and we saw it through the wall and everything when we went down into, like, the basement.
Eliza's gonna rub her temples. Why is there so much shit happening? Why is there so much shit happening? Why is there so much shit happening? Why is there so much
Do you
shit happening?
seriously not know that this guy was dead?
I did not know. I was not told. I did not know. I was not told. I was not
I thought he was just like hiding in another room controlling a phylactery.
Oh.
A lich. I've seen it all.
I mean, why do you think I don't stay here very often? It's because the dude's dead. You know me. It's just like, I mean, he's a cool guy. It's just, the wheel.
I feel like my entire life has been a lie. Slowly breaking apart, piece by piece. Ah!
Tony's gonna walk over, just kind of gently but awkwardly pat Eliza on the shoulder.
There's so much shit that I want to yell at you and just don't have the right words for it, but it's all lovingly and well meant, but it's not gonna sound nice.
Nobody tells me anything.
My bad, Kim.
Georgia's just like, nobody tells me anything.
I thought we... Seriously? No, like, we had to talk about this. Remember, what was it? We were playing Never Have I Ever with him, and y'all brought up the story of how after I consoled Adriana and then I wiped my hand off on my pants, and then you guys were all like, "Oh, you don't do that to Aldo," because I kind of forgot for like 5 seconds, and after I had high-fived Aldo, it's like we had established that he was undead a while back. Y'all just like forget.
I feel like this is something that happened before I got here,
I think it was.
and I was never told about this.
Well, I mean, now.
I know now! You know what? I know now! There's nothing wrong with this! I know now! And she stands up and starts circling around. I know now! See? I know a lot of shit right now! There's a lot of things going through my head right now, and it's all happening right fucking now!
I'm not even completely sure what a lich is.
It's a dead wizard mage thing, says the Raven.
Yeah.
Why is he still
At least he's
here?
not here to shush you. And she'll, pull out some corn chips for the...
Yes, I'm fucking corn chips.
Why is he still here?
Because he's got a phylactery. Duh.
A full what?
Phylactery. It's like, I can't remember like the stories, but it's like a soul.
It holds your avatar. Sorta.
I don't know.
But his G should have passed on. I did. So.
It's weird.
I don't think it's his
phylactery.
avatar. I think it's like all the stories about phylacteries and stuff that you hear about like in like D&D campaigns. It's like a soul or something. And, like you destroy the phylactery, you destroy the lich.
This goes against this goes against science. I don't know if I can handle this.
Nothing.
I'm a talking bird.
Yeah.
You're fine. You can be scientifically explained.
Like
Okay.
there's not a lot of sciencey stuff around here too much, Eliza.
No, it's not
Eliza!
science.
You're a freaking magical being with an avatar who can bend the world to your will, and she's gonna gesture to just like the what the hell gesture to Eliza while looking at the Raven.
Raven's just eating a corn chip now.
But not everybody can perform enlightened science. Enlightened science is the act of creating what through theory, put into practice, through your tools, through the work of your research. This is the fruit of everything. But that goes against established science.
Oh, Eliza, how did you think that I spoke to Pelagius and like I understood him? Like we have, this.
Because that's your way to establish enlightened science. Everybody has their own way.
And what if he has his own enlightened science way of shoving like his soul
But-
or his avatar or something into this phylactery. So
Negative force 0 pinpoint. She starts frantically pacing around.
Tony's gonna look to JoJo and just kind of say, "Do you know what she's saying? I don't know what she's saying."
Negative force pinpoint calculated for 0
You.
cycles multiplied by X and Y drawn to the hand signature in the gamma wave. That's it. No, but if you calculate that,
She's gonna call brother Murph.
Okay.
How's he gonna answer?
Hey, what's up?
Calm down your girlfriend. And she
That's
just
the wrong brother.
Oh wait. No, she would have Hyun, right?
Yes.
She would have called Hyun then.
Okay.
She would have called Hyun. And when he answered, she's just gonna be like, calm down your girlfriend, and put the phone near Eliza's ear.
to the cycles of the 0
Eliza, I
darkness.
don't know what I'm doing. Why are you angry?
I'm not angry, I'm frustrated.
Why are you
There are
frustrated?
words going through my head and I cannot say them
Why not?
because I don't know how to word. There are I am feeling things. I am frantically waving around with my arms. You cannot see it, but I assure you I am doing it.
What
Ah,
happened?
just everything at once. I know now. I know now. One, two, three, four.
I am incredibly confused.
7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, okay. I counted to 10. This should help. It's a placebo effect. I know this should help. Somebody's planning on possibly exposing their very own being to a lot of negative, like 0 entropic resonance. And it's a bad idea because they can get ripped apart, and they're hoping that by chance it's just all going right, and there's too many uncertainties, and I am worried for her safety because she's my friend, and she's so stubborn, and I can't stop her, and I want to.
This all sounds really dumb.
I even talked to a snake.
Man, what?
Pelagius is his name. Apparently.
It's weird.
I've expended too much energy. What do I do?
Take a nap.
I need to unwind for that. I'm gonna grab the whiskey.
Okay.
Here's JoJo again.
We'll take home.
Sure.
What did you guys do to her?
Wander over
Ah.
towards wherever drinks are and just start opening cabinets.
We called her magic.
Why?
Because she is.
She's an etherite. Bad idea.
That doesn't mean she's not magic. Just because she doesn't like it doesn't mean she isn't.
You're not wrong, but
Talking snakes!
Why is she yelling about talking snakes?
Because it's Tony's familiar.
Oh.
Explained enlightened science! Capital S!
She doesn't seem to have a problem with the talking ravens, though.
I mean, ravens can speak naturally. Ravens are hella smart, you know?
She's gonna hold the phone up to the raven. Can you say like something to prove the fact that you're more than just an average raven?
Just gonna, like, lean into the phone. Hey, whoever this is, fuck you. And then it's gonna fly away.
She'll put the phone back to her ear.
It's a very rude raven.
It's a lot more smarter than an average raven.
Welcome back, Tony. You have missed the spectacle.
She'll walk out of like actually she'll walk out of like the kitchen holding a bowl of food. I don't know what kind of food, but yeah. She'll just, just kind of blink and say, "What did I miss?"
Eliza's currently not here. She has gone off to somewhere, and off somewhere in the house you can hear the clinking of bottles. Something alcoholic, maybe.
Tony's gonna look over to Jojo, just kind of say, "What did I miss?"
Did you like phase out during that entire fit you threw? Like she was sitting right there in front of you screaming.
Tell you when.
Oh.
Like I know she was talking about like the ones and zeros and like multiplying by x and y, which I don't know how you multiply by x by y. I mean, if you had like x to the third power or something like that, then you. But anyway, and then after that, I went to go get some food because I was a little bit peckish. Like when I left, you were calling somebody, but I didn't want to just kind of like announce it, so I kind of slipped out the back. Not the back, but I mean, yeah.
Basically, Tony started freaking out about the fact, or not Tony, Eliza started freaking out about the fact that magic exists. Then I made her talk to her boyfriend. Now she's getting whiskey.
Oh. I mean, is like he coming over? Should we leave so they can have some privacy, or what's going on?
She's gonna head to the come to the area. Wait, no, you can't come over. We'll bring her there. We can bring her there.
We could. Yeah, and then Tony will just kind of shout in the general direction of the clinking bottles. Hey, Eliza, you want to go to the Akashic Temple?
I swear to every cog in this fucking broken ass machine. Ah. Recording for future messages. This is tape number 364. Experiment exploded once again. I fucking broke my favorite glass. Fuck this. End recording. Wanders over back to wherever Tony and Jojo are. There are a lot of smoke stains. It's just the little stains on her face. Her clothes smell like smoke. Her hair has some dark oil, grease, fat in it. And it just seems very, well, I wouldn't say poofy is the wrong word for something that just exploded in her face. But it's kind of all in all directions.
So, like, what was his name? Seamus? During, in one of the first or so movies of Harry Potter when, like, one of his potions exploded?
Yeah, something like that. She takes a sip of whiskey. Glug, glug, glug. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Yeah, I was talking about, how you go and experiment and, possibly could blow yourself up. Yep, when I want to do something that could possibly get me killed, it's all, oh no, Tony.
Trial and error.
It was a loud-ass explosion. It rocked the house. What do you mean trial and error? It's going to be trial and there goes your arm.
It was nothing out of the ordinary.
Exactly. You're going to end up like Jason and blow your arm off.
I can replace it with a metal one.
If you had somebody there that could regrow his arm, which I don't think you do. I can't regrow arms.
I can replace it with cybernetics.
See, that's not... Yeah, and what if you blow your head off? What then?
That's why I wear protective gear.
Tony's just gonna sigh and say...
Because I protect my shit! I don't leave things up to chance.
I'd bring protection too for this ritual, but anyway, that's not the point. Obviously, you were very stressed out, so Jojo and I were thinking of bringing you to the temple so you could, with, Keon,
Raven's gonna cut in at this point. She's telling you to get fucked.
Fucking literally.
Yes.
Why?
I came here to fucking do my knowledge drop off, and the person I do my knowledge drop off to is in here. I can't give it to anyone but him. Which means I gotta fly my ass all the way out of here, up to the fucking spirit realm, go visit fucking him wherever the hell he went.
That's
Can't you just...
personal problem.
Maybe you can...
Can't
I
you,
don't know.
can't you just leave a note?
No, someone else could read it. That has to be for him.
Well, good luck.
Sorry you had to go through all of this.
It's just gonna start collar grumbling and fly out the window.
You know what? Fine. Fine. We're going to go to the Akashic Temple.
Sweet. Also, what did you do with Pelagius? You were the last one who had him.
He was on the couch.
Okay.
I ain't gonna take him with me to my lab. That's dangerous. You don't know what he might knock over.
Tony's gonna look over and say what he might knock over? You mean
Yeah.
you accidentally blowing him up? He is a very lithe snake, okay? He's a snake. They don't generally knock things over. They just curl around things.
But he's your extension. I
You
don't
call
know
him-
how to deal with this shit.
You calling me clumsy?
What you gonna do about it?
She's just gonna mutter something under her breath in Greek. Kinda. And then, Tiger, when downtime's over, this prank war is gonna begin.
Oh boy.
We gon' get it.
Back as fuck.
It's gonna be great. And Tony will just roll her eyes and say, "Come on, let's go get you to him before you drink so much whiskey we're having to drag you."
That doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually.
Okay, how about you bring the whiskey with
You're
you?
just gonna pick her up. Like, before she can even go get more.
Whoa! Are we doing this right now? Okay, I guess we're doing this right now. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
And off to the temple we go. Woo.
Close scene there.
Oh, sounds good. Sorry. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, future watchers or something, for watching. This has been another scene in Hong Kong House of Cards.